Hello, everyone. My name is Henry, and today I'm diving into a case about burns and the body's incredible ability to heal. We're going to explore a scenario with a burn victim and understand how their body responds, and as well as talking about the healing process itself. I'll also share a bit about my faith and reflect as we talk throughout this case. So let's get started. So, first off, I want to talk about tissue analysis. Um, Our patient um, is arriving to the emergency room with a second degree burn covering about 20% of their body, and it's primarily on their upper arms, chest, and back. So, just to understand how the body will heal, it's important to recognize the tissues involved. The skin is made up of several layers. As seen here, we have the epidermis, the outermost layer of the skin, and the dermis, which supports the epidermis and contains blood vessels, collagen, and elastin. In second degree burns, the damage extends beyond the epidermis into the dermis, um, often causing blistering, swelling, and intense pain. This layer contains structures like hair follicles, as seen, and sweat glands, which play a role in the healing process that we'll see in this next slide right here. Um, so when the skin is injured, the healing process is complex and begins with a lot of inflammation. This is the body's first response to the injury and is what causes the redness and swelling in both the burned and unburned skin. Um, the inflammation signals the immune system to fight any potential infections, and that's when we start the repair process. And as we move on into the proliferation phase, the new tissue begins to form, and collagen is produced to rebuild the damaged skin. And this is when the blisters on the burned areas start to form. It is to protect the new tissue underneath. And finally, in the maturation process, the skin strengthens and reorganizes itself. The redness and swelling in the unburned skin are a part of this inflammatory response. It's signaling the body and it's working to repair itself. It's normal for these symptoms to appear in areas surrounding the burn as the body works to repair all these affected areas. And now that we understand the healing process, I just want to talk a little bit about the care plan that would come for this patient. First and foremost, you want to protect the burned area as that is crucial, and we're going to need to keep the burns clean and covered with sterile dressings to prevent any sort of infection. And to address pain and inflammation, we can apply cool compresses and give pain relieving medications. It's also important to monitor for any signs of infection, as stated previously. And since the skin is vulnerable after a burn, keeping it hydrated with aloe or any other specialized moisturizers will definitely promote healing. Um, in my own case, I like to use either aloe or coconut oil. And additionally, hydration is key, especially since burns can lead to significant fluid loss. And we also need to focus on nutrition as a diet, as is rich in vitamins and proteins, support the skin's healing and regeneration. And finally, just to kind of tie it all together, while we focus on the medical side of healing, I believe there's also something deeper at play here. And when I think about our body's ability to heal, I'm reminded of the verse from Psalm 34:18. It reads, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Our skin, much like our hearts, is capable of healing, And even though it may feel painful or raw in the moment, the body has an incredible ability to restore itself. Just as we trust God to heal our physical wounds, we can trust Him with our emotional and healing, spiritual healing as well. In moments of suffering, whether physical or emotional, I'm reminded that we are never alone, and our Creator is always with us, helping us one step at a time. And just on top of that, I feel like just in my own life and any type of moment of injury or pain, it's extremely important to incorporate pain, whether you are being the one, you are the one that's injured, or you are the one assisting the person that has sustained this injury, or in this case, a burn. Praying is crucial and extremely powerful. I think that can definitely be overlooked sometimes. So, yeah, thanks for watching.